YouTube, yo, what is up? Back at y'all with another video. And I just want to tell you that I've waited a long time for this show to drop, and it's finally here. So what I'm gonna do is offer my review, my thoughts. Finally saw it, and you know, we're gonna take it from here. So let's get it started. Essentially, how the show starts off is we got human beings doing what we do best. If we don't understand it, we want part of it, we want in it, and that's what's gonna happen. Here we are where humans has found a way to tap inside the morphing grid and use this power to fight off pollution.
Do yourself a favor. Don't turn around.
We soon cut to what is a gym and people training and fighting and doing all that hoopla. And we meet our Red Ranger. But at the time, he's just good old Devin to us, who's just kind of listening to music and doing what he wants until, I guess, his sensei or friend, or I don't know. It's kind of hard to say exactly who this person is to him. But obviously, he feels disrespected and wants to show him who's boss. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't know that Devon is that ninja. Next, we get interrupted by Mr. Devon's daddy, who we find out is the mayor and is highly displeased with his son. We found out that actually that day he's supposed to be in a job interview and kind of growing up and taking the responsibilities that his dad wants him to take upon, get a job and do better things. But unfortunately, all Devon cares about is video games and karate. During the midst of the conversation between Devon and Big Papa Pump, Devon finds out that that Morphing Grid Center or Morphin X or whatever it's called has a karate training simulator. And since that's something he's very passionate about, he proceeds to scan his father's ID and he's like, oh yeah, I'm getting in now. So Big Papa Pump proceeds to enter the building. Unfortunately, he's having problems, what seems like to be the comic relief characters of the show. So while Big Papa Pump is having trouble getting in, Devon uses his daddy ID and sneaks right on in. Now the person that seems to comes up and gets Big Papa Pump out of his hoopla seems to be a young laundry girl by the name of Zoe. We find out Zoe is very ambitious and have big dreams and big goals, especially when it comes to helping out the Morphin X. But unfortunately, she's in a situation where her dreams and her goals might seem a little bit bigger than what she is. However, she's very determined and will not give up, and even Big Papa Pump gives her words of advice. And soon after, we meet Miss Commander Raw, who tells her to get back to work and decides to show the mayor that what he's in for. And I gotta say, Commander Raw, you know. Soon Commander Raw comes in and decides to show the mayor around about what's actually going on and how they expect to make this work. Fortunately, Big Papa Pump is not too pleased with this. He believes that in the past, Rita Repulsas and the Galvin X's and the Sledges has all wanted this power to rule over the world, and now they essentially just wrapped it up in the present and going to give it to him. Commander Shaw has a contingency plan for this, which is the Power Rangers, Morphing Grid, and combining it with beast DNA and humans and a bunch of hoopla. During the midst of this, Devon accidentally stumbles upon that room and overhear everything that is said. Before he's found out, he's actually meted by some type of avatar snake, what he believes to be a virus, but everybody else ain't trying to hit none of that, so they lock him up and put him away. They still proceed with this morphing transaction, and just in case anything goes wrong. Right before the morph scene, we get a conversation between what would be the Blue Ranger and what would be the Yellow Ranger.
We can't be together, not anymore. We both knew the rules when we were chosen. Rangers can't date Rangers.
As Devon mentioned earlier, there is a virus which causes an unfortunate sequence of events. Blaze, or the would-have-been Red Ranger, has now become the evil Rranger, or at least an avatar of him. The Yellow Ranger has now become the evil Yellow Ranger, or the avatar of her. But all this is interrupted when Devon breaks out of quote-unquote jail. The laundry girl, who has big dreams and goals, decided that this is one of the things that she will tackle and head that way. The Blue Ranger is knocked out of his confinement and noticed his girlfriend on the ground unconscious, gets upset and decides to join in the fight. More or less, their backs are against the wall, and after the evil avatars seem to have the upper hand, are now what seem to be like just normal, regular, everyday kids as our Power Rangers. With Devon being the Red Ranger and has the powers of a cheetah, which is shown to have super speed. Yellow Ranger, Zoe, who is now seem to have the powers to be able to jump really high as a jackrabbit. And Ravi, who is our Blue Ranger, has the strength of a gorilla. During the midst of this fight, the evil Rangers are transported to a faraway dimension, thus kind of ending our first little fight sequence. We find out later on that as long as these evil avatars exist, the original quote-unquote Yellow Ranger and the girlfriend of Rob and Blaze will remain unconscious until these avatars are destroyed, thus giving us our first little saga. The episode ends with Commander Ravi saying that, well, now that we got our Rangers, we need to train them up and make them be who they need to be. We also find out that Commander Shaw is also the mother of Rob. My thoughts. I really did like this episode. I thought it was done really well. I thought it was presented really well. I thought the characters was good. I thought they were able to cater to not only the younger audience, but the older audience as well. There's a lot of hidden morals and learning your feet. So I thought it was pretty solid. I look forward to the second episode. Power Ranger pilot episodes are pretty good. So we won't know if this season is a good season until I would say halfway, 2/3. But until then, like I say, I liked it. Did you like it? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, we'll see what episode is 2 all about. And until then, peace.
Check it out. Shoot my
I like this.
Yeah. Now, to all